Places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places had their moments.
After 44 years doing his rounds, well-known milkman Willie Kelly is retiring this month. Willie says he'll miss the banter with his customers, but he's glad to move on. Born in the heart of Waterford City, but now residing in Coos Old Tremore Road, Willie left Manor St CBS and went to work with Snow Cream at just 14 years of age, following their move from Thomas Hill to Glenville.
As a 14-year-old, I lived in a housing estate in St.JohnsPark in Waterford City, and somebody suggested to me that I should go out. There's a new factory after opening down the lane, was the way it was described to me, alongside of our Keene Hospital, and put down my name, that there were loads of young fellas getting jobs on vans and lorries. And so I duly out the road in the snow. It was snowing winter of February 1963, and I put down my name, and within a week there was a knock on the door about 12:30 in the morning. That's the other side of midnight, telling me to be in Snow Cream at 4 o'clock that morning. The snow was still on the ground, but off I went. That was the start of it, 1963.
For the most part of his career, his route was centred in Waterford, particularly as new areas began to shoot up like Lisduggan and Paddy Brown's Road. However, for the last 9 years, Willie's milk round has brought him to Tremore, where he's highly regarded by customers and has time for a chat and banter with them all.
Well, at first I worked for Snow Cream Dairies, and I delivered for Snow Cream around Waterford City in estates that are now there, but weren't even there when I started. Estates like Lisduggan, Ballybeg, Paddy Brown's Road was completely different. Lismore Park wasn't even there. So it just went on, and I delivered then on various rounds around Waterford City from then on, until 1984, when Snow Cream decided that they wanted agents, self-employed people, to take on the house-to-house milk delivery. And again I delivered in Waterford until 1998, when I came out here to Tramore, and I'm out here since, up to last Tuesday.
Looking back on his career, Willie says the job has changed for the better, particularly as he recalls cold winter mornings collecting frozen glass bottles by the neck and getting his fingers stuck in the frost. However, he says starting work at 4 a.m. does not appeal to most, and he reckons his son and the few remaining milkmen will be the last in the city.
In the work line, I mean, there's no comparison like to the change. You know, now you deliver a couple of cartons of milk to or whatever amount of milk or whatever product to a door, and you have no returns. You deliver the milk and that's it. And of course, when all your delivery is done, you have an empty van. At that time, you had to collect glass bottles. You know, and people were expected to give you back the amount that they wanted. You know, if they wanted 4 pints of milk a morning, they were expected to give you back 4 glass bottles, and you were supposed to have the equivalent of what you delivered when you went back to the depot. I didn't know it was happened that way, but so as a result, like, there were a lot of bad memories in that. I mean, the frost on the neck of the bottles, like you collected the bottles by putting your thumb and 4 fingers down in them at a doorstep or to collect them, and a hard frosty winter's morning with the frost thick on the neck of the bottle wasn't nice for your hands. Like as a young fella, you remember those things. Like as you get older, they wouldn't bother you. Well, I have to say I enjoyed every minute. It'd be hard to pick a fondest memory. I've had so many. Like, I mean, through tops of the town in the variety line, through the sporting efforts on the field and the social end of. It'd be hard to really know. I enjoyed every minute of the job I was doing. You know, I would have no complaints about anything I had to do in the line of the work. Like getting up early in the morning didn't bother me. I loved the work and meeting the people and just the few words like when you're collecting the account and whatever. I loved every minute of it.
A keen soccer player who earned a reputation for his skills with Johnville and the Waterford Oscar trainer team, Willie says he hopes to catch a few more games at the RSC among other pastimes.
Yes, I had a long career, whether it was distinguished or not, I'm not too sure, but I won a few competitions, and I actually started and finished, like my working career, I only ever played for one club. I started with Johnville Football Club in Ballytruckle when I was 10, so that would have been around 1958. Of course, they moved up to JohnsPark. They're a very prominent club in the JohnsPark area, in the area. I can't remember what year now they moved up there, but yes, I played to a fairly high level at junior grade. Like, I was lucky enough to win a few Munster Cup medals and to play for the Waterford Oscar Trainer Cup team. And I would have fond memories of winning the Factory League with Snow Cream, which would have been more of an achievement because we didn't have the quality of players in Snow Cream that we did in Johnville, but yet they had what wins a lot of matches was tough, battling qualities, and they would have been, you know, a real highlight of my soccer. My plans are very, very limited. I'm going to take it easy, you know, for the summer. I have no plans to go into any other work, and I'm going to enjoy things socially that I haven't been able to do on certain nights of the week, like we're collecting accounts. So since I became an agent in 1984, my social activities on Thursday night, Friday night and Saturday have been curtailed, and I intend to enjoy a lot more social activities with my wife Anne and my sons Damien and Derek, their wives Pamela and Clara respectively, and my three grandchildren, two gorgeous granddaughters, Jordan and Rebecca, and my one grandson, my only grandson, Josh. They're really my only plans. My garden will keep me occupied for the summer. And I have a fine big garden, there's plenty of work to be done in it. My wife says she'll give me a hand, but I think she's codding me there.